What is 30 by 30? In 2022, Canada joined 195 other countries in signing a global agreement at the United Nations Biodiversity Conference to protect or conserve 30% of the world's land and ocean areas by the year 2030. In Canada, the federal government's implementation of 30 by 30 has largely focused on funding the development of Indigenous Protected Areas, or IPAs. It is proposed that these IPAs would be under the management and control of Indigenous bodies, rather than elected federal or provincial governments. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced $800 million to support the establishment of these IPAs. Since then, the federal government has identified 62 candidate IPAs across the country, including some in Manitoba. Two-thirds of these IPAs are expected to be established in the near term, with some proposals designating these lands as national parks controlled by First Nations, and others proposing that First Nations be delegated management of public lands under a mosaic of different land use designations. Many of these proposals could affect Crown land, public land that's traditionally been open to all Canadians for hunting, angling, hiking, and other outdoor activities. These public lands already enjoy multiple levels of protection from development and are accessible for all Canadians to enjoy. 30 by 30 goal. Where Canada stands today. As of the end of 2023, Canada has conserved 13.7% of its land and freshwater, and 14.7% of its marine areas. Access, transparency, and inclusivity. The Manitoba Wildlife Federation supports conservation. It's central to who we are, but we're concerned that the way 30 by 30 is being implemented could undermine public access to our shared natural spaces. In some provinces, like British Columbia, public access to parks and Crown land has already been restricted for non-Indigenous Canadians, raising questions about the fairness of the IPA model and sounding warning bells here in Manitoba. The government of Alberta, on the other hand, has refused to cooperate with the federal government in the establishment of Indigenous Protected Areas in Alberta. It is important to note that these proposed IPAs go well beyond lands being transferred to First Nations to fulfill treaty obligations and established land claims, including treaty land entitlement. What's at stake? Groups like the Manitoba Wildlife Federation are concerned that the delivery of the 30 by 30 conservation goal through Indigenous Protected Areas may put access to our public spaces at risk. There are other ways to conserve our natural spaces while maintaining access to public areas for all Canadians to enjoy,